Well, now it's time to check in with the man who has the real opinion. Mr. Geno Reynolds on a somewhat sobering real opinion this morning, especially with the mass shooting over in Colorado at the Batman premiere. Reports are that the youngest victim is about 3 months old at this time, so we'll give you more information as it becomes available. But going into something like this, you know, with such an event like that, I mean, all we can look to is the bright side.
Well, you know,
really.
who knows if that had anything to do with the movie? It's probably just someone who knows what his motive was.
Oh, exactly.
Just taking an opportunity, knew where a lot of people were going to be. Who knows? I mean, it's definitely don't know what's going on there.
So what are you expecting on the brighter side? What are you looking forward to for this movie, at least?
Honestly, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to with this movie is Tom Hardy playing Bane. If you've ever seen Bronson or his role in Warrior, you know he's going to be able to, he's an intelligent actor, which Bane is an intelligent villain, plus he's extremely strong in the comics. He's the villain that's known to have broken the bat.
Yes.
And that's a storyline from the 90s, I believe it was. And
we see Christian Bale walking around with a cane in those previews, too.
Well, I don't know how this movie's going to do it. Is that an old, you know, at the first? Is that at the end? We don't know. And I'm kind of hoping, you know, they're talking about it's going to be the death of Bruce Wayne. I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen. I'm kind of hoping this movie ends up being, this is why Gotham City needs Batman. And now if he retires as Batman and someone else who knows what they're going to do. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how Nolan's going to twist this.
Well, I'm curious, that's interesting that you bring that up, what could happen next if he does die at the end. With Joseph Gordon-Levitt brought into the mix, I feel like there's some potential there for something else. You know?
There's two ways I think they could take it. He could either play a Robin role, which Nolan said would probably not happen, which technically he's not playing Dick Grayson or Tim Drake.
Right.
So he's not technically
the traditional
Robin.
comic Robin.
Or they could go the Batman Beyond route, which Bruce Wayne retires and someone else takes over the mantle of the Bat. So who knows how they're going to go with that.
Definitely. Okay.
But then again, they could just say, well, okay, Batman's still alive and, well, we need Batman. And really, that's how they can end it. And I mean, you could end it. It doesn't have to be too dark of a note. They could say, well, we're not going to continue this story, but yes, Gotham needs Batman, and that's the end. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to it.
I would hope it's a lighter note, but I think traditionally through all the past 2 movies, at least, it has sort of been a very dark reimagining of Batman. But Batman's a pretty dark character to begin with. So.
Well, yeah, and that's what a lot of people, the ones that have ripped on this movie, are complaining, well, this movie isn't fun. Well, Batman isn't fun. Batman, this isn't Adam West, okay? This is the dark Batman. You know, bad things happen in the Batman comics. If you've read a Batman comic lately, it's some disturbing stuff, especially when you get characters like the Joker involved. I mean, Heath Ledger's Joker was great, but the comics are even worse. So, I mean, Batman's not happy-go-lucky. It's very depressing, very dark. So, you know, I'm glad Nolan's at least taking that route.
Certainly. And Anne Hathaway as Catwoman, do you think that character is going to add anything?
You know, I don't know. I'm afraid she's going to get lost in the mix. Maybe they're trying to shoehorn her in there. You never know, though. She may have a big role in this. I don't know if they're going to do the love interest with Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle. I kind of hope they do, but they've also, I can't remember who the actress is, but apparently there's a love interest for Bruce Wayne.
Already, okay.
So I don't know how this is going to work. The movie supposedly takes place 8 years after The Dark Knight. So there's a lot of time there that a lot of things could have happened.
Certainly.
So who knows where they're going to take it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. I appreciate it. All right. We'll be right back.